didn't expect this at all. I mean, I've been trying to make the best out of it. Doing some at home workouts. Get a run in every day. Being consistent with my running and just trying to do something just to stay in shape.
And then obviously, you talk about, trying to do something to stay in shape. Are you still communicating with any trainers or anything like that? Or is it all, kind of just trying to come up with stuff on your own?
Uh, I mean, I have a couple trainers that I can get in touch with. I mean, I just take some things that we have done in the past and just involve it in my own little workout. I mean, if I text those guys, they're I'm pretty sure they're willing to give me something. But yeah, it's just been mainly just me just coming up with some things, putting some things together, and just going off of that.
All right. And then obviously, you got to go to the combine. You had one of the fastest 40 times of all the receivers that were there. Um, but you didn't get your pro day. The NFL canceled them all before you guys got to them. Were you kind of disappointed about that, or do you think you kind of showed enough at the combine?
I mean, no, I wasn't disappointed at all. I mean, I feel like my film and some of what I did at the combine kind of like just set the stone for me of just I mean, all I can do now is just wait till draft day. And I mean, the position drills are what I was mainly going to do at pro day, but because at the combine I had like a couple drops, but it was before then I didn't catch a ball for a while from like the PA game, NFL PA Senior Bowl game. So I mean, I wasn't so happy about the drops, but position drills is mainly what I was going to do.
All right. And then I know obviously you played at Tulane. The last couple years have been really good for y'all. When you got to Tulane, did you kind of see that trend you guys were on going?
Yes, just from like the mindset of our head coach, he's all about winning and just the mindset of just winning, learning how to win. Um, just preparation wise, just mentality wise, and then also being physical as the physical part of it as well. Just long days, just being consistent, not dwelling on the past. Continue to just be in the present. Show what you can do for today. Nobody cares what you did yesterday. Uh, is what are you going to bring to the table at the present time?
All right. And then obviously I know the last few seasons, the guys getting drafted out of Tulane have all been DBs. You got a chance to bring it back to the offensive side of the ball. Have you kind of messed with some of your teammates about that?
No, I actually haven't. I didn't even think about it like that as well. At the time, well, at any time, you just brought it to my mind of just yeah, it has definitely been a lot of defensive players. But I'm glad I can set a new trend on it. Get some offensive guys in and have it keep rolling on.
All right. And talking about the draft, have you been hearing from a lot of teams? What's the contact been like with you, just with some of these franchises?
I've been very busy with talking to teams. The last 2 to 3 weeks, just been very hectic. Uh, just telling my story, just them guys, those guys just learning who I am as a person, and just do my IQ on the field, what some things I do off the field just to prepare, or just uh, some things that I don't do with football, like my life my life skills of just like listening to music or something like that.
All right.
But yeah, I've been talking to a lot of teams.
All right. You mentioned, kind of telling them your story. What is it that you've been really trying to let teams know about you?
Just I'm a laid back guy. I don't really have many things. I mean, like the quarantine thing that's going on now. I mean, it doesn't affect me at all. I'm an at home guy, so I mean, I walk my dog, get a run in, and come back in. I mean, it's normal to me. It's just everybody. I just feel like everybody's on the same wave I am. I've been on so.
So you already had film sessions and plenty of game reps when it
Yeah,
came to the to the quarantining.
yeah, definitely.
All right. And I got to ask you, obviously you played ball, pretty much up the street from the Superdome. Have you heard from the Saints? And have people been asking you if you've heard from the Saints? That's the other question.
No, I haven't got anybody to ask me. Have I heard from the Saints? I actually haven't heard from them. I talked to them at the combine, and I talked to them at the Senior Bowl as well. So some teams that I've had talked to at both areas, I mean, they probably don't need much information from me now, so to where I need to talk to them more. But I mean, if I go to the Saints, that would be good. I mean, I'll be happy as well.
That's kind of interesting because you figure being playing so close being right here in New Orleans, you figure a lot of people will be at you on Twitter, especially after you ran that 40 time. I figured a lot of fans probably would have started texting and
Oh
started
yeah,
mentioning you.
yeah. I really haven't seen much about it as well. But I mean, you never know with the draft comes around, everything gets crazy. So I don't know. I don't know where I'll end up actually.
So the team that drafts you, what are they getting in terms of a player? I know you kind of told us what they're getting in terms of a person, but as a player, what are they going to be getting?
Just a guy that's going to be dangerous with the ball, very explosive every time you touch it. Uh, whenever I get the ball, you can expect something big. I'm going to be consistent, a guy that you can depend on, and just be. You don't have to worry about me. What is he going to do on this play? You're going to know, like, all right, at this play we have to give Mooney the ball. We have to find a way just to get him open and get the ball in his hand. If it can just be like a 5 yard route, he's going to do something when he gets the ball. So just get it in his hands and let him do him.
All right. And then, is there any place you want to go, or are you kind of just ready to put some pads on and a
Yeah.
helmet?
I don't have a preference. I'm honored to see whoever picks me, and they'll be they'll be uh they'll be excited to get me once I get in there and just show them exactly what I can bring to the table.
All right. And then, obviously, with the quarantine and the social distancing, your draft party might be a little smaller than you planned, or were you going to keep it small anyway?
Yeah, I'm not big on party and being together with things. My mind was literally just to go to the beach and just chill out on the beach, have some lemonade, and when I get my call, I just get my call. Wasn't going to stress about it or nothing.
Well, at least you could probably still do that. That won't, the beach maybe won't be closed for you.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, the beach I was trying to go to, I know it's definitely closed, but I'll try to find something else that I can do or create a little beach in my backyard or whatnot.
All right. Well, really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us, and we're looking forward to seeing where you land on draft day.
Thank you.